Effective immediately, the NCAA is adopting a sport-by-sport approach for transgender athletes. This comes on the heels of record-setting performances of a swimmer who is a transgender woman by the name of Leah Thomas at the University of Pennsylvania. She was an all-Ivy League performer for the men's team her first 3 years at Penn. This year, however, Thomas is on the women's team, and her success has sparked a nationwide debate. Here with me now to discuss the NCAA's updated policy regarding transgender athletes is Lester Ray Ricard Jr. He's a former NFL quarterback and my favorite Edmonton Eskimo. Welcome back to BNC.
Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you. All right, let's talk about this. The NCAA is taking a similar approach as the Olympics by letting each sport decide on transgender athletes competing. What's your take on this new policy and how it's supposed to work?
Well, there has to be some common sense here, right? Here I am, just use myself an example. Former professional athlete, just say I was playing basketball, was a good high school basketball player, and all of a sudden I want to transition and play with the women. I mean, I just think that whole Joanna man mentality and ideology is just not fair. You know, if I had a daughter that was playing, and all of a sudden she's got to compete against someone, and I don't care how much hormone suppressant that you take, it still doesn't take away from the genetics in which you were born. And so the NCAA has got to use some good common sense, make a good decision, you know, because honestly, it's not fair to the female athlete that here we go, we're looking at this athlete competed with the men for 3 years, and then in its last year competes with the women. I just think genetically, physically, it's just not fair to the female athletes.
Okay, and there's a lot of people who agree with you on that, believing that the
hmm
transgender athletes have an unfair advantage when they compete. The NCAA requires several hormone tests to check those athletes' testosterone levels at certain points throughout their season. The
Yeah.
NCAA says it wants to be fair and inclusive. What do you think about that testing? Does it help at all?
Okay. LeBron James is 6'8", 270 pounds, and LeBron James decides to go and take a hormone suppressant. Does that take away LeBron being 6'8", 270? It does not. There's not, and I hate to say this, I don't this sexist, feminist. There's not a woman in this world that can compete with LeBron James, even with a gender change. And the amount of hormone suppressant that you take, there's no woman that could compete with him on a basketball court. It's no different. And unfortunately, you know, college athletes are some of the best athletes in the world. You know, they are the best high school athletes at their respective school and their sports all across the country. And they get that opportunity to go compete at the next level against other elite athletes. And to ask a athlete who's a man or a boy or a male who has competed at a high level against other males to go all of a sudden be able to have the opportunity to compete against females, it's unfair because if the shoe was on the other foot and there was a woman out there who wanted to play NCAA college football, and I don't care how fast she may be in terms of her peers and other female athletes, with the amount of, I guess, strength that it takes to play football, I just don't see that happening. And, you know, this is kind of one of those things that, you know, you're not going against transgender people. This is not an indictment against transgender people. It is not. It is not an indictment against the LGBT community. It is not. This is about fairness in sports. And I wouldn't want my son and my daughter to go up against each other and to think that they're going to have some type of fair advantage. That's just not genetically possible.
Well, the NCAA's Board of Governors just voted Wednesday to update the organization's policy regarding transgender athletes competing. Do you expect there to be any pushback or complaints from non-transgender athletes, coaches, or colleges or universities right now? Do you expect to see anybody or hear from anybody speaking out?
Well, there better be. And unfortunately, once again, this is not an indictment against the LGBT community or any transgender people. This is about fairness in sports. And, when you roll the ball out, you just want equality. We all want equality, whether it's racial equality, whether it's gender equality, whether it's economic equality. This is not equality. And the NCAA's got to be smart about this, because what you're going to do is you're going to allow someone to really change the landscape of college athletics from a fairness perspective. And I don't know. This is just so tough to hear. As a former college athlete and being part of, having friends and family who are college athletes that are both female and male, to think that all of a sudden that they're gonna all be on the same playing field. I just went to a college football game last week at my alma mater, Tulane University, and I watched a 6'8" guy just continue to just dunk week, possession after possession. And I can't imagine if he decided that he wanted to go the other way and then go and play on Tulane's women basketball team. Can you imagine the outcry that he would get for trying to play on the female circuit? It is just, Lord, this is not right. And I hope and pray that cooler heads will prevail. The NCAA has been under so much scrutiny for a lot of wrong reasons and some of the right reasons. But, you got to get this right. This is just not fair to female athletes across the board who have, been brought up from 5 years old and now they're competing at the collegiate level. This just take away fairness completely.
Well, Lester, we appreciate you joining us with your thoughts and being so open about your opinions. Take care and have a great weekend.